Hey guys, so recently in Canada, there's been this union that represents something like 12,000 workers that wants to get aid from the government. Now, a lot of our local news agencies and stuff like that in Canada are failing. They're a dying business, and they want government cheese to keep going instead of changing, instead of you know uh, changing with the times and delivering better news, delivering what people want, evolving. They want to remain the same and then just get money. And, this isn't going to increase the quality of journalism that we're going to get. All it's going to do is make them less likely to uh, criticize the government, especially the government that gives them money. Now, the Liberals, when they got elected, they pledged something like $650 million to CBC in Canada. Now, that's a shitload of money. Now, we spend more on our media than Americans do, than Americans subsidize their media. And they have 330 million people. We only have 30 million people. And we heavily subsidize our media. Now, we already have the CBC, yeah, which is like a state-run media. Like, we may as well be a communist country. But yeah, these people get like $1 billion from us, like every couple of years, on top of the money they make privately. So they have a huge advantage on other competitors as well. So if we stop subsidizing them, then perhaps these other failing media agencies will have a chance to catch up, will have a chance to compete, instead of just giving them money, which isn't going to solve the issue. Because, of course, the government, they always want to give out money. Like, they pretend like they don't, but they want to make you dependent upon them. And making the media dependent upon them is what they especially want to do. Like, that's why they invest so much money into it. Because they can control the narrative. It's very powerful, and that's one of the reasons why they're trying to censor the social media like YouTube and the Twitter and the people like that and sites like this, because for very cheap, for very low cost, these people are competing with them, because you don't need a big theatrical events and lighting and all this stuff. All you need to do is tell the truth and don't put a spin on it, and stop omitting other things, because that's one of the problems. It's not the media is necessarily lying, like, which they do, but they omit a lot. They're not mentioning a lot, and that's why the alternative media comes in handy, because the stuff that they don't cover gets covered by them. And people are hungry for the truth. They're hungry for just people telling them straight what's going on instead of hearing spin. So, this is dumb, but at the same time, it's not necessarily a bad thing either, because they're just being exposed, and this is just going to expose them even more, and people are going to be less trusting of them, and they're going to move away to the alternative media even more. And when enough people move to YouTube, move to these platforms, then the media, then these advertisements will start to move over, because all they really care about, these people, these investors, are money. They really don't care about this narrative or that narrative. They'll just go with the culture at the time and see if they can sell some shit. That's essentially what they're gonna do. So at the same time, it's bad that they're doing this, because it's gonna waste a lot of money. They're gonna waste it, but it will essentially just drive more support to the alternative media. So keep up the good work, Trudeau. Keep giving all our money away, and keep, getting Canadians angry at you, because you're just going to lose the next election. Well, if you like my content, subscribe and have a great day.